Yo, how's it going, guys? We're back and we're better. No hat today, only because the Yankees just lost. They're out. They're done. Oh, Max Fried shit the bed. Rodon wasn't any good either. Got knocked out in the second. Luis Heel. And then we had the rookie Schiller on there today, and we didn't give him enough help. He held it down as long as he could. So. Tough way to start the video. Sorry to bring the vibe down. Ah, it's tough. Judge was amazing, so people can shut the fuck up about him. And but win the wild card, losing four. That's tough. Okay, but let's go. Enough baseball. Damn, be the last time we talk baseball on this damn channel for this year anyway. Do. Okay. Let's see how we did. Um, week five. Week five was crazy. I don't know about you guys, but there was a lot of it's been a lot of just crazy games. But okay, let's go through them. Let's see how we did. First one, we had 49ers plus 8.5. Let's go. Easy money. Um, Rams played hard. They had their opportunities, but they had dropped the fucking ball. I think like three times they fumbled it. So you can't win that way. Stafford played his ass off. Puka played his ass off. But props to Mac Jones, man, and that whole crew. So they did their thing. So 1-0. The Broncos took care of the Eagles, boys. That one we fucked up. We did not go with the boys. I was just very scared. We were about 12 inches away from my prediction being actually I would have gotten it wrong still because if they would have scored, they would have been up by two only, and I still wouldn't have covered. So it wouldn't even matter. The Broncos held it down though. Saquon had six rushes only. Did have a big play in the past game, running a wheel route on Alex Singleton. That was unfortunate, but you can't hold great players down for so long. Um, so they had that's you know, that's important. And it says here Sean Payton with the game ball passed Bill Parcells for wins as an NFL coach with this victory on the fifth. So very emotional. He um, he was just very proud of the guys. So everyone did good. J.K. Dobbins, Sutton, Franklin, all these guys. 2-point conversion, incredible. So 1-1 there. We had Minnesota minus 3.5. Let's go. They barely covered. 2-1. This is the London game. Uh, Dylan Gabriel starting new franchise quarterback, not a new franchise, definitely not. But had some help from other rookies, Fannin and Judkins, these guys. But Carson Wentz just a little bit more seasoned, did their thing. Defense showing up, holding them to 17 is not bad. Anything below 24, I've been told is great. or is good. Anything below 21 is great. So, okay. Next one, we I had the Raiders plus 6.5. Absolutely busted. They fucking suck. The Geno Smith um tour is nowhere to be found. Even though he's leading the passing, he had a horrible game. Had a horrible interception. Well, first he had a pick, a tip pass into a pick. It was not his fault, but then the other one was terrible, and it was a pick six. So, they were able to run all over them. Genty had a solid day. They kept giving him the rock, so that was good. Um, but yeah, field goals, booking field goals, that's it. And they dropped 40 on you guys. Wow. And then that's crazy. I've never seen that. So 3-20-23. That's pretty crazy. Okay. So with that, we are 2-2. Giants, Saints. I knew I took the Giants. They fucking assholes. They let me down. I'm done. I'm fucking done with the Giants, man. The Saints getting their first win. Jackson Dart just fucking throwing the ball everywhere, dropping the fucking ball. Props to the Saints. We thought that they were good, and then they got blown out by Seattle. They were a bad good, where they were in every game, but obviously they're not going to win. But up into that Seattle game, they had played everybody tough. Now playing against the Giants, took advantage of the rookies and Scatabo and Dart fumbling the football and giving the ball away. So give them props, Kamara, Demario Davis, all those guys props. So all right. Next one was Cowboys over the Jets. Who did we have? We had Dallas minus 2.5. So that was good. Jets, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are down bad. They're 0-5, last winless team. We actually are playing them in London, Ambassador Johnson's house. They they're coming off a bad loss to the Cowboys, man. Dak was just getting everything that he wanted. Jake Ferguson catching screen passes, going for fucking 30-yard touchdowns. George Pickens doing their thing. Javonte Williams running all over these motherfuckers. Then he catches a little swing route, breaks a couple tackles, makes it to the end zone. So they're just playing really good offense, and their defense is coming alive. It's not great, but it's not bottom in the league. So give props to the Cowboys playing hard. Dak's playing pretty good. So and I knew they'd handle them. So that's one, two, three, then one, two. So 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3. Okay. Oh, we took Carolina. Let's go. I was thinking we took Miami this whole time. Let's go. I knew it the whole time. Never had a fucking doubt. Shout out to Bryce doing his thing. They started off horrible. They were getting they were down 17. Yeah, look, they yeah, they scored these first. It was 17-0. And look at them. A 27-7 run. That was impressive. Um, Rico Dow 206 yards. I thought it was 205. I wouldn't have given enough credit. 206 fucking yards, touchdown. I think he had another touchdown through the air. Ridiculous. What a game. Tua played solid. They just could not they could not get a drive going at the end, and the defense for the Panthers just shut them down. Just locked it down. So So 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4. So we're in 4-3 right now. 4-3. So Texans over Ravens. That one was easy. Houston minus 1.5. So that's 5-3. The Texans, even though they're not a great team, they're at least a competent team. They're like in amongst um middling teams. Okay, the Ravens are a bad team right now. They can't fucking do anything right. I mean, obviously they got Cooper Rush playing quarterback for them. That's such a crazy dynamic that Lamar Jackson, one of the most um mobile, dynamic quarterbacks in league history, and you want Cooper Rush to be the backup. That's crazy. But yeah, that was an easy one. 5-3 after that. Then we had Arizona minus 7.5. They're fucking so annoying. They get shut out in the second half. DeMarcado drops the rock at the goal line. Ugh. I don't know how they told us. 5-4. Titans, congrats. Okay. Next one, Bucks and Seahawks. I took Seahawks minus 3.5. They had um good opportunities, but Baker just outdid him. Just just outclutched him. They combined had like 700 yards of passing offense. The run game was solid for both sides. Um, Rashard White stepped up. Buka is stepping up unlike any other person right now. Um, and I have a feeling they're both going to be very, very good for long parts of this season. I just think that like when you bet on somebody and then they do you dirty and then you're just like I don't want to bet on you. That's how I felt with the Bucks. Okay, I took them against Philly. They fucking shit the bed, and I'm like, nah, the Seahawks got them. Seahawks didn't have them. So Levante David, clutch. I think he had an interception, yeah. Um, but Buccaneers did their thing. So 5-4, 5-5 after that. Okay, next game, the Lions minus 10.5. Yes. Yeah. Because they lost by 13. I'm like tripping. I'm like, no, no, no. Okay, so 6-5, Lions did their thing. David Montgomery throwing touchdown passes, running all over the fucking field, having all these creative plays. Jared Goff looks like last year's Jared Goff. They're 4-1, guys. Very, very impressive. Bengals started to get something going. This is great for Jamar. I mean, if you're already Jamar Chase, you're gonna start him regardless. I get that. But if you're a T. Higgins owner in fantasy, this is great news seeing that Joe Flacco is coming over to the Bengals. So we'll see what that means for them, but it looks like they kind of started to get their shit together. So that's good. All right. So we're 6-5 after that. Um Commanders and the Chargers. Did we take the commies? No, we took the Chargers. Why? So 6-6, such a fucking scrap. I was watching this game. They started out so good, and then I guess Omarion Hampton's ankle twisted, so they weren't able to run the ball. Obviously, got shut out for 3 quarters. They just they didn't know what hit them. and then they couldn't stop the run. The defense showed cracks, which I didn't think they would. Um, but I should have, given what we saw against us at the Broncos and then against the Giants. So it sucks, but Khalil Mack is hurt, Joe Alt's hurt, Rashawn Slater's hurt. All these guys on the lines are hurt, so it's tough to expect anything different. So 6-6. Okay. The next game was the Bills versus the Patriots. We took the Patriots plus 7.5. We just knew. We had a feeling. The Bills weren't playing perfect football, which is fine. The goal for an NFL season is not to be perfect. It's to be the best you can be and go into the playoffs. So no one's tripping in Buffalo. This was a great win for the Patriots. We'll see how they build off of this. Stephon Diggs back to back 100-yard games. Very impressive. Cardi B's boyfriend. Cardi B's boyfriend. Cardi just dropped an album. I hear. So good for Stephon. Good for the Patriots. Good win. And then the last game, we were 7-6. We ended this week 7-7. Chiefs losing. The fucking so 34 and 44. We hold water, hold our level. Patrick Mahomes throws a stupid ass interception at the goal line. Um, very frustrating. I mean, I'm a Broncos fan, and I really, really wanted the Chiefs to win. But I don't care that they're losing. That's good. They're 2-3, so that's something. But props to Trevor Lawrence not getting discouraged off of the fumble, not getting discouraged from the interception, and then getting up on that third down or the third and goal, second and goal, whatever it was. Runs in for the touchdown, takes the lead. Very impressive. The Chiefs had moments, they had chances. Um, fucking Kelsey dropped another pass. Mahomes has been better, so I expect them to keep chugging along. But all right, guys, another week. Thank you everybody for watching. Bye weeks are coming, so videos are a little shorter now, so that's good. I like that. All right, guys, stay classy, and as always, oh wait, stay classy, San Diego.